The St. Lucie Recreation Area is located off of Locks Road, just west of I-95 and the Florida Turnpike. It's on the western edges of Palm City in Martin County and provides an excellent place to break in or stop for a couple of nights with a great view with your RV. Slips are provided for yachts to tie up for the night or for several days, and they add to this beauty of the surrounding area. Magnificent Florida sunsets can be seen while staying at the locks. Some of the best I've ever seen. Here we have a view of the locks in a westerly direction towards Lake Okeechobee. The orange floats are barriers to keep boaters from straying into the discharge ducts at the locks. This is a picture of the lock door, and it's rounded, and the discharge is out to the right. The boats would go out to the right on that. The young heron looking for dinner. The discharge or east side of the spillway at the locks. The nature trail on the west side of the waterway. There is one that is 0.3 miles, which I took, and there's a little bit longer one at 0.7 miles. Subtle wildflowers amongst the brush. A place to sit and rest. Here we see a tortoise making for its lair. This could cause you to use an ocean of calamine lotion. Now let's watch the locks work.
gates are going to close, the locks down are going to close, and he's going to partially open these and fill this up with water. And these boats are going to float up higher. They're going to come up to the level like the canal is at up here.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, okay. He's not even steering it. Really? Oh, okay. He had turned around.
Here we are taking off from the campsite. That's our ace up in front as we start to climb. And now we pan around, and that's over towards the east and the locks. The orange things that you see up in the air are the prop guards. We also provide another benefit. They make the drone easier to see which way it's going, which is the front and which is the back. Unfortunately, they do get into the picture from time to time. Now we're flying east along where the docks are, the sailboats are that are moored. Quick pan around to the north. And now we will continue eastward. The pilings off the right edge of the St. Lucie waterway up there are in line with the entrance to the dock. In other words, you have to be on the left side of those pilings to go into the locks, whether you're coming or going. Obviously, it's important on this side because this is heading eastbound. Off in the distance, you can see the buoys that block boat traffic from getting themselves fouled up in the spillways. And there's the guard shack and the restroom facilities and shower facilities at the recreation area. This is a very clean place, one of the cleanest spots I've ever seen, very well maintained. The Corps of Engineers does a fantastic job with this. Up in front you can see a child's playground area. And now as we hook around to the south, you can see the restroom facilities again, the parking lot, and the boat ramp. And again looking north. And we'll swing back around to the east and continue on in that direction. Off in the distance is I-95 and also the Florida Turnpike, which both in this area run in a northerly-southerly direction. Here's the entrance to the locks, and you can see the rounded gates that are closed right now. And the lock is filled to the level of the west side of the St. Lucie waterway. The building you see center in the background, that's where the lock master is, and he controls the locks from that location. Off to the right is a road that goes to Phipps Park, which is a county park in Martin County. It's not nearly as nice as the locks are, but it's a pretty nice place. In the lower left corner you can see one of the locks there. That's the west lock, and you can see that it allows for pedestrian access to walk over all the way over to the far side of the St. Lucie waterway, where you can follow the trails if you so desire. Right now we're looking north from the east edge of the locks. And you can see some of the current coming from the spillways that are on the north side of the locks. That's due east. And this is west. You can see a boat coming up, and he'll be wanting to go into the locks and go on his way eastbound on the St. Lucie waterway. You can see the spillways very well over on the far right. Car turning in off of Lock Road. And this is additional camping area. You get a good look at one of the individual sites there with the picnic table under shelter. They're very nice.